was like, Claire, don't ever touch that game again. She was like, I'm not. Do you want to go on a trip? I was like, what?
Yeah.
She goes, to Italy.
Yeah.
Remember how I told you how I said I'm saving up
yes.
for a trip to
Well,
Italy?
there you go. She can pay for it.
She literally said that she will. I was like, why don't we start with a
Right.
IRA?
Yeah, that'd be a good place to start.
It's like, why don't we start somewhere else?
What's up, everybody? Welcome in. We'll be starting for TV here in about 3 minutes or so, and we're here at Lake Martin Pizza. You can see it behind me. You don't have to hear me talk about it. Highway 63, Lake Martin Pizza Company, and always excited to be here. Wow, that is unbelievable. It's a pretty good day on the gambling circuit right there.
Not me.
So, hey, if you do it long enough, they'll get it back. That's why you stop when you're ahead, right?
I don't think I've ever gambled with my own money before.
You gamble with somebody else's money?
I got a chip.
There you go.
And I went up, and then I walked away. It was on the like table where you say like 11 red.
So I guess I'll have a house full here in a minute.
There you go.
As always. So, all right, we are at Lake Martin Pizza again. Lunch specials. This pizza is unbelievable. 2 slices and a drink for what? $8.50? Are you kidding?
Where can you find that?
You're not getting it anywhere. Not in this inflated country. Not with all the price. You can't even go to Walmart and get 5 items, right, for $100, I believe.
104?
104. So, yeah, everything's ridiculous. Tickets to everything is expensive. I know that has been a topic of concern with Auburn people here lately is, are you getting your money's worth? Probably not. If you're looking for ROI on that, you're not. But we'll start here in a couple of minutes. For TV, again, we appreciate all of you that find us each and every day. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't done that, and get the alerts. We'll have our post-game show tomorrow night after Missouri.
Brought to you by Pepper Tree Steaks and
Yeah,
Wine.
right.
We just actually got to see the winner of 2 weeks.
James.
Mm-hmm. And so.
And we bought his lunch when he was here. So we'll do that for 4 more people. Buy your lunch. 4 more people to come in and talk about Auburn Blitz. I know there's some people coming. So you need to beat them here. And if you're in the area while we're on the air, we'll take care of your lunch. So it's pretty good stuff.
I mean, you can't beat it.
Yep, you can't beat it.
Slices of pizza. I have 1 for dinner. Because.
Yeah, are you gonna take it to the football game? You're gonna put it in the refrigerator at home.
Wait for it.
There you go. There you go. I'll be waiting on you when you get back after a long night tonight. So, region championship on the line tonight. 30 seconds. How nice is the weather out here today, man? This is like the perfect weather that you can have for sure. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Auburn Blitz here at lunch. Brett and Faith here at Lake Martin Pizza Company on Highway 63. We are glad that you have joined us wherever it is that you're tuning us in, whether it be on YouTube, Facebook, or on Charter 701 statewide. And again, we are always excited. Love the Halloween theme stuff back here behind us. It is a perfect fall afternoon here in Alabama.
It is. It's beautiful out today, and they've got a lot of decorations that I mean, I haven't seen very many decorations this year, so this tops anything I've seen.
There's
so
ghosts
far.
everywhere down here. So
the witch's hat.
Yes.
Hanging up over there.
Done a great job. I wouldn't expect anything less from Brett and Stacy. They do such a great job. Always love coming down here. Again, we've already paid for a few people's lunch, and there's a few spots left. Like we said, come up and say Auburn Blitz to us. We'll cover your lunch for you here while we're on the air. And I know some people are coming, so you better beat them here if you want something good to eat. And this is a perfect play. Hey, look, I'm giving you permission to knock off work early, okay? So I'm telling you, you can come down here, and because you can go to the bar. Don't want you to go to the bar and then go back to work, but you can come to the bar and go ahead and get your weekend started. Jerome, good to hear from you. Get your comments in, get your predictions in. We already had a few that came in from this morning on the podcast. The tiebreaker is total sacks by both teams.
Yep.
Total sacks by both teams. So, Faith, I guess we'll start. I was on Gary Harris's show about an hour ago in Tuscaloosa, and he was asking – he was like, man, this just – is it snake bit? Is it poor coaching? Is it execution? Is it a combination? Starting to think it's a little bit all of it.
Yeah, definitely starting. Actually, not even starting. It is a combination of all of it, and it's exhausting.
Yep.
All over the globe between all of those things that you just said.
But
it's exhausting.
you sit there and you look at all the analysts from all around the country, and they're like, man, they're baffled at how Auburn finds a way to not finish a game or not win a game, and it really, really, it is baffling, and that's what Coach Freeze said to us in the post-game presser this past Saturday. He said this team finds ways to not win football games. I guess you could have said find ways to lose football games.
Well, but the thing is, though, is I would word it as find a way not to win the football game, because
– and that's what he did. That's exactly what he said. Find ways not to win.
You start out having a beautiful first half, or you start out, strong, starting up early. That's something that we said against Georgia is what they're going to have to do is start quick.
How good did that opening drive look?
Beautiful, amazing. I mean, it looked like Auburn football was back. And then you get to the second half, and it literally looks like they went in there and said, all right, we're comfortable. We don't need to go out there and win. And that's exactly what Perry Thompson said when I talked to him on Tuesday. He said, we got comfortable, and we didn't go out there and execute the way that we were supposed to. And so, and even on the defensive side, I talked to some of those guys too, and they said everyone started doing too much, and you can't even blame the defense. They were out there for 21 minutes in the second half.
Well, and I thought, to go back, I know we're going to talk about Missouri most of the time, but to go back, one comment that Free said that I thought was a little bit, a shot at the execution. He said, look, our missed assignments, he said they think they had 11 missed assignments on that last drive on defense. Mm-hmm. Look, there's no excuse for having missed assignments, but my God, dude, the defense kept you in the game the whole time. I mean, and they couldn't get off the field because they were worn out because you had the ball for dadgum 8 minutes in the second half. So not being able to get off the field, not being able to sustain drives offensively culminates into that problem. And so I thought that was a little bit of a shot at the side of the football that's kept you in every game for 2 years. Let's be honest about that. So I thought that one was a little bit off the cuff. Again, not making excuses, shouldn't be missing 11 assignments on the last drive, but that was the snowball effect of where we had gotten to. And again, there was a play right out of the gate to start that drive for Georgia that Keldric Faulk pretty much got his helmet ripped off, and they didn't call it. And again, I know that you go, well, there you go, pointing out calls and stuff like that, but that's part of the game. I mean, it should have been a 15-yard personal foul, hands to the face penalty on a third down already. Would have been third and probably 24 at that point. And now you got a whole different situation. They're backed up inside the 10-yard line. Instead, they complete a 3rd and 9 pass for a first down. And then there goes the drive. So Auburn's not catching any breaks. Like they're not helping themselves with poor execution, but they aren't catching any breaks, not getting any calls. Like nothing went for them. I mean, they reviewed a pass completion that ended up being a ejection for a targeting call. They didn't get the benefit of the doubt on the fumble on the goal line, and then they clearly missed. I told you sitting there, I said the referee was staring at the head official was staring at the lineman. I mean, Keldric Faulk had come around and he had him up under the face. I mean, it's a penalty. So it's not complaining. It's just you missed another call. So it's just been a cycle of things that just don't go their way. But, sometimes when you're in a rut, you got to make your own breaks. Yeah. Auburn's got to figure out a way to make their own breaks.
Yeah, there's no question about it. And Gabe asked if we see a different quarterback on Saturday. Well, Freeze addressed that on Monday about who's going to be starting, and he said Jackson was still going to be starting on Saturday.
Right.
Does that mean that
How fast does he get out of the game is my question. Is he a one or two possession? You see him one or two possessions and he's out?
This might be he starts throwing the ball in this game, throws an interception, and after that it's done.
Because he's been so protective of the ball. And, you know, and that's probably what he's going to come back and say. So, see, I threw an interception, you benched me.
Yep.
So, I mean, I don't know. But how long can you be patient? You know, I think you're at 0-3 now. I mean, you got to be aggressive. I mean, now it's time to turn up the heat. You got to be aggressive. If you got anything in your offensive arsenal to be aggressive with, you got to do it now. And so, yeah, I don't know, Gabe. That's a good question. Jerome said Auburn will have 3 sacks, Missouri will have 4. So 7. Thanks for the math. You just typed out an equation, Jerome. So appreciate the math lesson there. Steve said I didn't like the mood and lack of inspiration on Saturday post game. Well, trust me, you and I sitting in there felt like you were in a funeral. Like I couldn't get out of there fast enough. I mean, I'm sorry. Like it was like everybody was just in mourning and nobody wanted, and everybody was talking low.
It's the same thing every single time too, though. That's
this one was worse though.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I don't. Texas A&M was pretty bad. I don't think he lifted his head up more than
that was odd.
A few seconds. Yeah, but this one though, because
there were only a few of us in there,
right?
In that one,
but because there were so many people in the one on Saturday, that one definitely made it seem.
And let me clear something up real quick. I'm gonna shift over to basketball real quick. I had some people go, "Why didn't y'all cover the basketball game on what was that, Wednesday night?" I don't even know what day it was.
Wednesday.
Well, because they played in a high school gym. And so we didn't get a chance to go cover it because we didn't get approved for a press credential because they played in an arena the size of the patio here at Lake Martin Pizza. So we were going to go and cover it. We applied. A lot of people applied, and there just was no space. You know, when I saw the shot of it inside of Boutwell Auditorium, it made sense.
Yeah.
I totally understand. They can't give everybody but we didn't get any. So by the way. So
and the tickets to go there were also, we had someone text us
exhibition?
$300 or $600
for an exhibition.
And so, and even the next round guys were saying, I've never seen a sold out stadium or arena filled exhibition game.
Yeah. But
I was like, oh my gosh.
A few hundred filled it up. So would have been nice to have it in Legacy Arena
where it would be
packed.
Yeah.
And we could have definitely had a pass to that. But anyway, we'll be covering basketball. And so don't fret. We will do that. I wanted to make that point because look, here we are on the road following the football team. You look around, there's only a select few of us that trudge forward, cover through thick and thin. So but anyway, we'll be there Saturday night as we always are, and looks like another good weather night for Auburn.
Yep,
it should be a beautiful, beautiful evening. The slate of games this week is unbelievable. Looking forward to that. I know that you and I'll try to catch some of the games prior to us going into the stadium, and then it'll be time to go to work. But again. Brian said this team kind of reminds him of the 2003 team that was loaded with talent but didn't know how to win that year as well. And then they kind of flipped into 04 and then went undefeated. So, yep, it was Brian, they ended that season, on a high note too. They kind of found themselves and started the beginning of the season started terribly. Couldn't score at all, and then very similar to this, and then they kind of found their way, and then it kind of led into the 2004 season where Auburn went undefeated. We're up against our first break here for TV, but we are live on location, as you can see behind us at Lake Martin Pizza Company. How great is this pizza?
Oh, my gosh. I haven't even been able to eat a full slice because the pieces are so big, but they're so good.
They are good, and we'll pay for your lunch if you come down here and say Auburn Blitz. Only a few more slots available for us to pay. We ain't paying for everybody's, okay? We have a limit here. So come by and see us here at Lake Martin Pizza on Highway 63. We're going to take a break. Stay tuned. More of the Auburn Blitz right after this. 51 times Jackson Arnold has been flushed out of the pocket this year. He's only thrown the ball once after he leaped. What? I mean, you know, we've had so many baffling stats this year. You know, not in good ways, by the way, but a lot of stats that are just like, man, you just
Yeah. The one that I read earlier on the podcast today from this morning was he has the highest pressure to sack ratio.
Yep.
39 or 31.9% of any FBS starting quarterback.
And the yards per attempt for Auburn in passing this year. Oh, what are we? I forgot what the stat is. We were
123.
123 out of
123rd out of 133.
Yeah. So we're 10th from the bottom. Last year we were 10th in the country. So now we turned the ball. Well, he didn't care who he threw it to. He was going to throw it. There was no fear of him holding the football. So we went really from one extreme to the other. A guy that just threw it all over the place, didn't care where it went, what team it went to a guy that's just absolutely petrified to turn loose of the ball. Like, if he's that – like, maybe he needs a turnover to just get it out of his system. Like, I'd come out and just throw one right to a guy and go, all right, that's over with. I didn't die. I didn't collapse. So now I can freely play. So I'm telling you. there's
No, but I mean, seriously, let's think about this. Let's really think about this. You throw the ball, you create an interception.
Right.
Okay? Boo-hoo, right?
Get over it.
Life
Move
goes
on.
I mean, do you not have the confidence in your defense either?
I'm telling you, man, it's
I don't know.
getting into the weeds of this game. Missouri's very beatable. The problem is that I don't know that Auburn has the offensive willpower to beat anybody. I don't.
Second to last in the SEC for total offensive yards, with 331 yards per game. That includes a dead last passing mark of 167 yards.
Dead last. Not pretty. Never ends. Are they going?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what you're saying, Jerome. You have to. Are there going to be refs in the game? You have to let me know. Which game? Auburn, Missouri?
I'll start with this.
Yes. Sounds good. I know we got to do that. We kind of just ran right into it because we're on location, so we got 45 more minutes to do that. Great song, by the way.
45? Oh,
45 more minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What were you thinking? It does. I do that all the time. I'm like, I'm going to make my hair go this way, and it's like, no. And then I go, crap, I can't figure it out.
Karaoke. Yeah, Brett's going to sing for us.
Yes. With Face New Mike. So hopefully talking to Kurt like that after a region win tonight. So
not that close to his face, but
I mean, hey, coach. So
I think he would
about right here.
I think he probably would be like, whoa.
Well, you can do like the guy hit Donald Trump at the airport. He went, hit him in the face.
Bonk.
Thanks, Justin. Does look good.
Billy, I literally said, hey, 30 seconds.
Okay.
I literally said that I think therapy would be best because I think there's like some OCD or something.
Right.
And I'm not even saying that to be
funny.
No, like
You're not being. You're
No,
being.
I
You're not being
seriously think there
facetious.
might be
You're being
something
funny. You're being serious.
there.
Yeah, I'm with you. Guys, this place is awesome. You need to come to Lake Martin Pizza. This,
So fun.
how gorgeous of a day is it? Man, it's awesome out here. Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz, live on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company here on Highway 63. Our show brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big, too small. All your commercial, residential projects, you need to call on J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. And
Cincy Green, for air that's cool and clean, call on Cincy Green.
thought you were going to have a meltdown. You didn't get to say that in the first segment.
I know,
so
it made me sad.
I know you were like, what happened? So we're back here, though, live on TV. Again, we appreciate all of you that tune us in. There's James. He couldn't hold back. He said he wasn't going to predict, but he said, I'm going to give everybody else a chance. No, you're not. You're going to go ahead. That is my score, James. That's what I said.
I think that's a good score.
That's what I said on Gary Harris's show. He said, Brett, are you going to go with Auburn one more time? He said, you've been sticking with your team. I said, I'm going with them one more time. I said, Auburn's going to win 17-14. And I said, Auburn's going to have a defensive touchdown to win it because all Auburn's offense can muster is about 10 points.
Okay, I like
So,
that. I like that a lot.
Auburn 17, Missouri 14. I like the way you're thinking, James. All right, so, Faith, this is another great stat here.
All right, so because the tiebreaker this week is sacks for total teams, I found this that Jackson Arnold has the highest pressure to sack ratio of any FBS starting quarterback, 31.9%. Which, with this defense, this Missouri defense, Damon Wilson ranks first in the SEC for total pressures generated, and Zion Young ranks tied for second.
Nice.
So
Perfect time.
for Jackson Arnold, if he doesn't get the ball out of his hands, he is going to be eaten downfield, back behind the chains.
How many
time and
sacks?
time
Oh,
again.
I'll save it to the end of the show because we
gosh.
want people to get their predictions in. Get your hey, James just walked out of here, jackpot winner. We paid for his lunch. He got
hat,
hat, he
pepper
got,
tree steaks and wine,
gift card,
certificates,
and then a gift certificate for 2 of the prime bone-in pork chops. I mean, he just had a day. I mean, he had a day.
I'm so excited for him to try.
Yeah. And Jerome, I've got yours coming. Like I've got everybody's coming, but we have not. I'm going to take the blame for not getting it out to everybody the way I should. So, but it has kind of been crazy. So that is all going out this week. And if you come out and see us in places like Lake Martin Pizza Company or for JR's or wherever we are on the road, when you ever come out and hang out with us, and then we'll take care of your lunch. We'll help. You can get hats. We got all kind of swag and stuff that we'll give away. Gabe said 24-17 Auburn. Michael said 24-10 Missouri with 4 sacks.
I need Gabe to give me.
Gabe,
the
you need
number
your
of
sacks. Need your sacks, Gabe. Need how many sacks that you think is going to happen combined, both teams. Combine both teams. So how many sacks for both teams, Missouri and Auburn?
Yeah, because a lot of people have chosen 24-17.
There's a lot of 24-17s out there.
Yeah.
So Paul, our friend at Pepper Tree, obviously sending over, and then the next segment, we'll talk about that because it'll be the Pepper Tree segment. Gabe sent his stuff in there. So 5 sacks for Auburn, 4 for Missouri, so 9 total there in the game is the total there. So, but all right. So we said this on the podcast this morning. This was a game that you checked as a win. We all checked as a win. We were looking at Auburn getting to 8-4, 9-3 possibly. Well, they're sitting there at 3-3 now. Okay. You got 6 games left to get to 9-3. You got to win out.
Yep.
Anybody feel like that's going to happen? Like, can you get to 8-4? Can you win all of them but one? Possibly. You know, what does that look like if Auburn starts 3-3 and they end up 8-4? Now, do you have a different feel for how things went? Are you pissed now that you let one slip away at Oklahoma. You let one slip away against Georgia.
What's the determining factor, though? Why does Auburn go and start winning some of these games? Is it because
you have to find some offense?
But what I'm saying, though, is does Auburn start another quarterback? Is there some sort of big change? Does Auburn start running the football more, committing to that? And then it ends up being, why didn't you do this the whole season? Because if whatever it is that changes, if it's something that you could have controlled of, whether or not it's a quarterback change or committing to running the football or actually passing the ball, you'd be kicking yourself, because why didn't you do that right out the gate?
Yeah, I mean, why did it take you 6 weeks to do it?
What was wrong at first in that first Oklahoma game that Auburn lost? Why didn't you start it right then and there?
Right. Why didn't you make adjustments when you figured out, hey, what we got ain't working, so we need to figure something out? Basically, you just summed up a lot of things that could happen. The catalyst is probably the most obvious thing is to change quarterback, because the guy you got his numbers, if there's ever been vanilla ice, it's Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold is vanilla ice because his stat line is as vanilla every week as you can get.
If there's a time for Jackson Arnold to throw an interception, it would be tomorrow night.
Just honestly, I know this is a bad analogy, but when you got to puke and you sit there and you just hold on, you're like, well, maybe it'll just go away. Maybe the feeling will go away. And you go, look, I'm just going to go throw up and get it over with. And then when you do it, you're like, oh, I feel better about myself. Maybe he just needs to throw a pick. Maybe he just does need to throw it. Now he's all
Freeze take him out after that.
I think that would be awful. I mean, maybe that's the thing that he needs to do, is say, look, the world's not going to end if I make a mistake, because what I'm doing ain't working. Going 21 of 27 for 190 yards and no picks, no touchdowns ain't winning any games. You ain't beating anybody doing that. You're just dinking and diving down the field, and you're not hitting any big plays. There's no explosive plays. And again, there's no fear from the defense on the other side of Auburn hitting an explosive play. So it just kind of all culminates into the problem. It is an offensive problem. It's a play calling problem. It's an execution problem.
It's committing. That's the commitment.
But I think the thing is you've had the solution there the whole time. You showed everybody what you could do to win against Baylor.
But they didn't commit to that.
They went completely opposite of that.
It's a bad relationship.
Jesus,
it's a toxic relationship is what it is.
It is very, very toxic. And then you got your defense going, what's wrong with y'all? Can y'all not just get your crap together? We're like carrying this team. And
then they go and get blamed.
And then they get blamed for missing assignments on the last drive. All right, up against a break here on the show. Stay tuned. We've got a lot more coming up here live on location at Lake Martin Pizza.
Oh, brother.
It's comical, man.
You got a
lot of them. They're rolling in,
aren't
aren't they?
Write them all down. I was like,
y'all keep them coming. Keep the predictions
Billy
coming.
McGee, I need you to give me.
Need some sacks from you, Billy.
Yes, please.
Did you get that one?
Yeah. Oh, wait. That's my dentist.
Oh, where?
I accidentally clicked on it.
Oh. So say your dentist gave you a prediction?
No.
Old school. Good, girl. How are you doing?
Hi.
Good. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to send it. I'll send it. Didn't say anything. We will, though.
He said 6. Thanks, Billy.
I love the tunes down here, man. They always have good tunes down there.
Always.
Three each team.
Yep.
I'm ready for Keldrick to have an explosive game. Like, he's been good, but it's not – he hasn't been what I think everybody thought he was going to be this year. Love Keldrick Faulks, great player. And I think you said it. I think he's caused other people to be better this year, namely Kieran. Kieran had no sack.
They've worked really well together.
Right, and he's probably given more opportunities to Kieran than he would have had otherwise. So there's Scott. He's going to put – I know Scott's coming. So,
Party?
yep.
Oh, yeah. Did you say 30? No.
Not yet.
Where you go? Oh, there he is.
Just go in there and tell them you're on mine. Well, you just tell them I got it. Yeah, I'm ready for Perry. Like, that was –
He really seemed like on Tuesday that he's ready to
take the
wreak
next
havoc.
step.
Yeah. And he even said he was like, we got to get better at doing certain things, but we're learning. I mean, he doesn't even have the opportunity.
I was going to say, it's hard for a receiver to step up when they don't get the ball thrown to
You
them.
haven't seen Cam even.
And Malcolm just – all he knew is a speed sweep, obviously. So, welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Halfway through our show here, we are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63. It is a beautiful day out here on the patio. I mean, it didn't get much better than this. It's so comfortable. The lunch specials they have going on, we're running out of space. We're almost paid up over here, so you better get down here. But we appreciate them so much, Brett and Stacy, and everything they do. We love coming and hanging out at Lake Martin Pizza. We're halfway through the show, which means it's time for
Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Okay, so everybody knows that our post-game show is brought to you by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine each week. Really, really excited to talk about some of their super exciting events they have going on. Okay, so they've got a ribeye special today and tomorrow for $34.99, and that is served with your choice of house fries or a twice-baked potato. This is just today and tomorrow. It's a coffee-encrusted 12-ounce ribeye. Amazing. Mm-hmm. And
nice.
Then next weekend, October 24th and 5th, that is the barbecue special weekend for $17.99. Pulled pork or half a chicken, baked beans, coleslaw, and hush puppies for just $18.
I mean, how do they get away with these prices?
I don't know, but we actually just met up with one of our winners from the last week and one of the weeks before.
Right.
And so we were able to give him 2 of the certificates for Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. He said he's never been there, and he's really looking forward to going over there and getting some of the goodies that we got him. The gift certificates.
He just got loaded down, by the way. James,
thank you for watching.
And then you show up, and then I paid for your lunch. We paid for your lunch. So,
yeah, so really excited to hear what he has to say about that because, again, he said he's really excited, never been there, and I wish I could experience Pepper Tree for the first time.
I think Taylor would be okay with us saying what he said to us at practice the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Taylor Bryan, the football SID for Auburn, Sports Information Director, came up to us and said, hey, just want to let y'all know, went to Pepper Tree, and, man, blown away. He said
So good.
Got a couple of fillets.
Baked potatoes,
Twice baked
twice
potato.
steaks.
He
Those
said,
are
"Man, I'll
my
be going
favorite.
back." So look, y'all, if we keep promoting this.
They cater too.
They
I
do
don't think
cater.
a lot of people know that. And so if you've got a tailgate that you want Pepper Tree to come and cater for you, they've got their game day specials, which I'm not going to go through all these, but they've got a ton of.
Yeah, you'd be here for a while.
Yeah, I mean, seriously though,
We'll post them. How about that on our Instagram?
Yeah, you cannot find any of these deals anywhere else because with the quality of meat and the amount of food that you're going to be getting, you can't find that.
And
anywhere.
I'm telling you, get them to cater, and you get Oliver Ross to handle your bar stuff.
Tailgate of the
You've
year.
set the bar so high nobody can reach it. So, so go check them all out. Billy said Perry's about to blow up. Justice said they'll throw Malcolm a screen and want him to juke 3 unblocked defenders. Like literally, his plays. I feel so bad for Malcolm because we all know how great he is and how talented he is. But literally, they'll throw a screen to him, and you're right, Justice. Nobody blocking. It's like the worst design play in the history of football. And Malcolm catches it. It's like, well, all right, I guess this is like Juke City over here. I gotta get through 3 defenders, and then he gets tackled for no gain or maybe a yard loss. And it's like, and then he'll come back a few plays later and he'll get a speed sweep. Like he had a big run for 17 yards. And never ran it again.
Nope.
I'm just telling you, man. Like the rhyme or reason behind the play calling is just so frustrating. And then, so again, hate to beat a dead horse, but that's just the case. And you know, I think it was brought up the other day, and our defense and DJ Durkin needs a little bit extra pat on the back for keeping that side of the football motivated and to continue to play the way they played. Because at what point in time do you go, man, I ain't laying it on the line anymore for this? You know, you didn't see them give up last year. You haven't seen any. If anything, you see that side of the ball get better.
You do.
Every
you
week.
See them develop better week to week, and you also, at practice we've said that there's no quiet tiredness, lack of effort ever when the defense is practicing. And something that you noticed the other day was the defense, all those positions on the defensive side of the ball stretch and do everything together.
Right.
On the offensive side, they split up and they get in their position groups and stretch alone, which, they are doing some
it's little
different
things,
stretches,
but it's little things that you notice.
Yeah, even just being grouped together or being closer to each other. I don't know.
That side of the ball just seems more cohesive.
They do.
They seem to be more like, use the term brotherhood and more tight knit. You love going down to the offensive line corner every week.
It's like I'm walking over there. All my energy is getting sucked into it, and they're just like,
It's like an abyss. It just kind of just draws all the energy,
and all the excitement and positivity. It's like, oh my gosh.
So you just,
Is there anything for you to smile about? I mean, no. At this point,
but I mean, I know sitting here at 3-3, it looks like an impossibility to turn the season around. But if you're going to do that, it starts Saturday, and then you go to Arkansas, and then is it Vanderbilt or Kentucky first? Kentucky then Vanderbilt. It may be Kentucky then Vanderbilt. Yeah, and then it's Mercer, then it's Alabama. I mean, what's to say you can't go win 5 in a row? And then all of a sudden you're at 8. I mean, and then you're staring at Alabama, and now all of a sudden that game means something. Like, but a loss Saturday kind of just ends all of that. And then I think we know that we're going to see the team start to unravel, and you could probably see a change at coach. I mean, let's be honest about it. If things don't go right Saturday, I mean, there's just so much. Again, I know we keep saying, well, this game, if they can do it, or this game they need this win, but like literally, this is it here. I mean, you dropped 0-4, and now all of a sudden all of this looks daunting the rest of the way out. You're trying to figure out a way to even have a winning record at that point.
If you would have told us over the summer that this is the conversation that we would be having, I think everybody would think that we're crazy. I think you and I would be shocked. But at this point, I don't see another conversation to be had.
There's not another one to have. So anyway, Michael said the defense is playing for their NFL stock. They know the scouts will watch. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. So, yeah, I mean, personally, you got to go out there and play for yourself and say, look, I got to continue to do the things that I got to do for my benefit. So, all right, we're up against another break here on the Auburn Blitz, live on location, Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63. You still have time to come get some lunch. It's a beautiful day. So come check it out. We'll take another break. Stay tuned. More to come right after this. Scotty, what's up, bro?
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about. Hard day. Well, it's, yeah. Okay.
Be right back.
Right. So what's up? Did you not get none to eat? Oh, there it is. What is that? You get to fam something? It's good stuff. So good. I like them all.
Have you tried the Kira's yet?
I have not tried that one. Which is that one?
A Greek salad on a pizza.
What?
It's so good. It's my favorite. And cauliflower crust.
I've tried that. The new one that she said, it's like a Greek salad on top of pizza. Yeah, we're live still. We're still up, but we go. This is on TV, so yeah, it's ought to clinch tonight. Yeah. At that point, it's not either one of them can jump us. It'd be like we lose two, and Spain Park only lose one, and they jump us because they only had one loss. So, but you win here, it's over. So. I think we're favored by 21 when I saw it. Probably about, yeah. It won't be like Helena. Oh, no, yeah, you forget it. Well, if you're waiting on this to get, you never be good. I think I saw Hugh had Ricky Stenhouse Jr. at practice today in NASCAR. Well, the offense don't go like a NASCAR. Oh, well, and he won't be there. I think Scott thinks we'll win out. It'll be the most Auburn thing in the world. We've been around.
I don't know what the most Auburn thing is anymore because every single time he comes down, he says, he was like, I have a feeling like
Well, now it's gone. Now,
And I
though.
said-
I will not say that anymore. I promise.
I said, Auburn's going to do what Auburn does. You just wait.
I mean, we wanted to go 8-4, so we went out, lost out that week, it was 8-4, and then inevitably he'd be fired by game 3 next year. So
Remember when ChatGPT had us winning
Oh yeah,
all of them, playing Georgia again?
in the SEC championship. That tells you right there. You don't need to trust ChatGPT for anything, or at least the one thing ChatGPT can't figure out is Auburn.
I mean, I
It
don't know
even
who
baffles.
can.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know who can.
It's unbelievable. Oh man. You going to parade? 1:45. Moved it up because they're doing the homecoming festivities before. Gotta give everybody time to get ready. What's that? No, I'm gonna go. I'm coming back. Coming back for you. I'm doing it. I meant to tell you I had a conversation Tuesday or Wednesday. So I got one more. So did you hear about the debacle uptown? I need to watch this. So we'll talk later. I mean, things can't be normal. All right, 30 seconds, everybody. Yeah, I know. That's what I said. I just thought you were at the bathroom. I said, you got Ricky Stenhouse Jr. from NASCAR down there. Who was that?
She's from like Alabama Rush TikTok.
Oh, really?
She's like a TikToker that like blew up.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. A couple more segments left on the show. Today, we are live on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company here on Highway 63. And, man, the food's phenomenal. Just a great atmosphere down here. The weather is beautiful. Just so much to take advantage of. It's a beautiful fall. I love the decorations. I mean, how you not in the mood?
Music today too.
The tunes are always on
great
point.
music.
Tunes
Yeah.
always on point here. But our show brought to you by J. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job too big, no job too small, commercial, residential, and
Cincy Green for air that's cool and clean. Call in Cincy Green. They are the carrier experts in the state of Alabama, a proud supporter of Auburn athletics and a proud supporter of the Auburn Blitz podcast.
Absolutely.
And show.
Absolutely. So glad to have them on board. And again, we're glad to be on location, Lake Martin Pizza Company here on Highway 63. We'll also go down and hang out at the one on Highway 49. And it's awesome too. And they're both different. So you go check them out. But Brett and Stacy, they own both of them. They do a tremendous job. And you need to go check both of them out if you have not done so already. All right. James said, I think all of us old fans owe Doug Barfield an apology after this, all of this crap. Yeah, that was Doug Barfield in his 4 years. At least had a few winning seasons, and Hugh Freeze can't even get a winning season. I mean, and we thought Brian Harsin, like at one point, we talked about this yesterday. For all the grief Brian Harsin took, and he deserved it. He was 6-2 at one point and ranked like 14th or 15th in the country. And then the wheels completely fell off for whatever reason. Didn't win a single game the rest of the year. And so, no, can't even explain that either. So you're sitting at 6-2 and you're going, man, this is pretty good. And, you feel good about it. Coming down the stretch, I think that was the year we jumped up 28-0 on Mississippi State and lost somehow.
Yep.
That was
You're
that year,
exactly
wasn't it?
Right.
You find unique ways to just look. I mean, I don't know.
It's unbelievable being a part of this time and this era of college football, college sports, Auburn football, Auburn sports. I mean,
I know we'll get to some games around. We got a few more minutes on this segment. Let's talk about basketball. Basketball has started. You look at how Auburn played on Wednesday. Very good Oklahoma State team. I think they've got 3 dynamic players. I think Roy kind of put the nation on notice the way he played. Just a dominant performance by him. They had 2 guys go for 28. Another one went for 23. And then you look at the stat line for Auburn. You had Hall had 26, and man, thank goodness he stayed.
oh my gosh.
That's a huge plus.
He's a real player, and he's got a lot of energy and just grit in him and in his game. And so obviously there's some work that needs to be done on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. A positive though is that Oklahoma State had 18 total turnovers, and Auburn had 10, but Auburn had 25 points off of turnovers. Oklahoma State had 16. So Coach Pearl said that, they need to work on their transitions and clean that up a little bit too. But I do think that there were some this team has just come together.
They have. It's an exhibition game. It went to overtime. The crazy thing is that Oklahoma State had 4 guys foul out, and they had fouled out before overtime. So you felt like, hey, now none of them torched it. One guy had 7 that fouled out. Another couple other ones had 4, but they still had 4 guys foul out going into overtime, and they still won the game. So, it's if you're pulling out the thing you got to work on moving forward, it's the defense. I mean, and nobody knows that better than Stephen Pearl. I mean, he's been the defensive coordinator for a long time, and he admitted that they didn't do what they needed to do to prepare the team for the way Oklahoma State attacked, defensively. So
Oklahoma State had 48 points inside the paint, and so that's where
rim protection's a problem too.
Yeah, so that's where a lot of the defense needs to get their kind of groove in and be able to figure out how to defend that.
Well, I'm just worried that we don't have the size that we've had in the past. So they're going to have to.
Murphy went down.
Well, yeah, that was even worse. Like you really lost about all your inside presence when he slipped on the floor. Like he's going to help his teammate up and slipped and about tore his hamstring. But anyway, that
got Jovic some more minutes than
I like his effort. I know he had 5 points, but I like his effort.
Yeah,
I really do.
Good.
Really do. So
he was 3. He was 3 of 4 for free throws, and so a big guy like that,
yes,
getting 75% completion.
I like it.
I like that.
And I like Caden Magwood. Only select. I told you after you left pro day, he shot the lights out, and he's going to be an offensive weapon that Auburn can rely on too. I think as the year goes along. All right, we're up against our final break for TV here on location at Lake Martin Pizza Company, Highway 63. Make sure you come and check it out, and we'll take a break. We'll come back one final segment right after this.
Did you see what I said?
Yes. I mean, what is that? No qualifications whatsoever.
No. See, when she started doing this.
It's just so stupid. It's silly. Remember Kirby brought that up at Media Days. What do you think about that, Scott? Doing away with red shirts. That's terrible, isn't it?
Because not everybody is
And then what about with the new rules, you won't have any walk-ons anymore. That's sad. But you're pretty much that's the final straw.
And basically at this point you're already paying players to play.
Yeah, you're paying
doing that.
Yep. You're right.
It's completely altering the difference between professional and amateur, which technically it's not even considered amateur anymore because
there's nothing.
The definition of
there ain't nothing amateur about it anymore.
Looked at the definition of it, and the definition is not being paid.
Oh yeah, we did look that up.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yeah, my dad was mad. He was so mad. He was
he kept.
You know what?
I'm looking that up.
I was like,
let me look at the definition. What does that mean?
He said, so they're not amateurs. They're coming out of high school. And now Georgia kids are getting paid in high school. They're not amateurs anymore. Dad, I don't know.
You know, the more you say that, James, like Doug Barfield is like a Hall of Fame coach compared to what we've been. This is well, because you ain't never had 5 losing seasons. You got 4, and you knocking on the door 5. Yeah, none of us, nobody in this room, I don't care how old you are, have ever seen this. At a new level, man. You know, the thing is, we've always been able to bounce back pretty quick.
So that's been the biggest.
That's it.
Is that we may have a couple things.
Who does what we did in 2012 to 2013? That was the worst team I've ever seen in my life. 2012. In 2013, you come back and basically won a national title. Should have. Oh, finger liquor. Finger liquor. Yeah, well, I sold those. At least I knew what happened. Hey, with a minute 19 seconds, I was pissed. At the end of the game, I wouldn't. I tell you that. God, everybody talked about how big of a dump the Rose Bowl was when they went out there.
What a time. What a crazy time.
That's for Monday, our road trip.
Who was that?
Where we're going, junior college,
Oh.
the community college we're going to Monday. What? Oh, there you go. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Hey, I'll see you this
Thanks for
afternoon.
coming.
Thank you so much, sir.
Scott,
I'll buy you
no, you won't. It's all right. I got you. I've been taking care of you a long time, Scott. Hey, I just like another normal day for me. See you, brother.
Thank you.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment here on the Auburn Blitz, brought to you by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. For any job that you need out there, commercial, residential, site clearing, they can handle it all for you. Make sure you call on them. And
Cincy Green, for air that's cool and clean, call in Cincy Green. They are the carrier experts in the state of Alabama, proud supporters of Auburn Athletics, and a proud supporter of the Auburn Blitz.
you just got it down perfectly. Nobody can promote Cincy Green like they. All right. Final segment. We appreciate Lake Martin Pizza Company here. The food's phenomenal. The lunch is always top notch, and you cannot get a lunch deal better than this one. 2 slices of jumbo. This thing takes up the whole tray.
I am going to be really excited to eat that after
That's
the football
you're
game
gonna
tonight.
get home tonight. You're gonna open the refrigerator, and there it is.
Eat it cold.
Just like a piece of gold just sitting there in the refrigerator. So,
They are.
yeah, they are Romulus. Cody Hodgins and Kingston Pree are killing it this year. They're just going to keep getting better. I have to tell myself every week that Kingston Pree is a sophomore. All right, this guy is a grown man.
Can we get him on Auburn's roster?
Well, I mean, yeah, and then all of a sudden he
doesn't look the same
into
anymore?
obscurity again. I mean, like all we've heard is Deuce Knight, right? And so yeah, but maybe one day, maybe things the fortunes will change soon. How about that? But anyway, final segment here on the show. Let's talk about some games around the SEC.
One that I think everyone's looking forward to at 2:30.
Yes, Georgia, Ole Miss.
Yeah, the Georgia Ole Miss game. I know that obviously we're excited for that game.
Yes, we are.
Um,
We're excited to pull against Georgia.
hopefully,
I don't even care who's watching. Like I don't care anymore. If you don't know that we hate Georgia by now, then
Ole Miss was able to sneak one away last year at home.
you were there for it.
I was. Crazy game. Really exciting.
Your home school can't give
Don't
you
even
any.
refer to them as
No,
my
I'm
names.
talking about home Auburn. Your home is Auburn.
I thought you were saying.
No. Let me finish. Your home school can't give you any pleasure of beating that bunch over there in Georgia. So you had to at least go to Ole Miss and get some type of relief from them.
I mean, the house divided thing is real. real thing I'm starting to live through and experience. And you know what? I don't think I will ever be able to say the HT, but it always is nice to go support.
Well, they'll fall apart when Lane leaves. You know that.
Oh yeah,
That's all gone. They need to, but they won't even show up to enjoy the games now.
I can at least say, hey, you know, I'm gonna go support you. I'm not supporting your school
That's right.
here, but
But you did appreciate Ole Miss knocking Georgia off last year. Maybe they can again this year. All right.
That morning game.
Ole Miss get that win though? Do they get that win tomorrow? Can they go get the win?
That'll put them at 7-0.
Wow. Statement. You know, every year it's like, I mean, Lane Kiffin has a great year,
Something happens.
but then he just can't win the game that'll put him over the hump.
It would have been last weekend.
Yeah.
No, it would have been last weekend.
Yeah, but this one could be the game that.
But this one would make more sense. I'm saying
man.
last
Yeah,
year they had
No,
Kentucky,
right.
which was a
Yes, terrible.
but like they always have some sort
Yes,
of
they do.
nightmare, and that was last week. And so if they can get over that Trinidad Chambliss,
Did it rain last year in that Ole Miss Georgia game? Was it?
It
weather not
did.
good?
It ended up clearing up for most part of the
Okay,
game,
yeah.
but it was gross.
Yeah, it was. I thought
And that was
I
a
remember.
day game too.
It was a day game. All right. Oklahoma, South Carolina.
LSU Vanderbilt, that morning game.
Hey, Vanderbilt is favored for the first time since 1978.
Yep.
Statue of Diego Pavia in the middle of the field from now on. You got to play around the statue, not on the outside.
It was like that ref in the Auburn Georgia game where he was in there stiff arming Auburn defenders.
I
Did you
mean,
see
yes,
that?
yes. I thought you were going to say the referee in the middle of the field when you try to take a picture. He's
Oh,
always,
every single time.
Yep.
He wants.
But they can't see anything, right? And that your one of your captions. All right, Mississippi State at Florida. I'll just say it. Billy Napier's gone if they lose to Mississippi State.
Oh gosh.
Texas.
At halftime.
Yeah, maybe. No kidding. Texas at Kentucky. Nobody cares. And then Tennessee and Alabama. The third Saturday in October tradition continues. Both teams 5-1. Alabama is a 7.5-point favorite. I love these flies around here. It's one thing about being outside. So can Tennessee get the win in Tuscaloosa and knock Alabama off? So
We'll see.
we'll see how it is. So we got a minute to go here before we get off for TV.
Far
Yeah, it's
already
just
over
things.
here?
Well, the flies have found us over here. So Justin said Napier's gone anyway. Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about
Yeah.
that. But could he be gone immediately? Yeah.
Effective.
Yeah.
immediately.
You know, Mississippi State's kind of that team. You lose to them, everybody's all right. It's time to move on. It's time to leave. Time to get rid of them. So there's your slate of games for this weekend in the SEC. All right, your prediction real quick, Faith,
Oh,
before we go off.
I'll do 17-14.
That's what mine is. Remember?
All right, then I'll do 17-13.
Okay, you're gonna do one more.
I'll do
so
17-13.
Okay.
7 sacks.
17-14, 17-13. All right, 7 sacks. All right, that's going to wrap us up for TV. Appreciate all of you out there watching and listening. We'll be back with you tomorrow night for the post-game reaction show. For Faith, I'm Brett saying we've enjoyed it. We hope you have. See you next time. Who is calling the offensive plays? Oh, no, Wiles. It's
How
got
many
to be.
sacks did you say?
I never gave my sack total. I'll give
6.
How are you, brother? Good to see you. I'm gonna go 5 sacks total. I mean, did you say 4?
No, I said 7.
You had 7? Okay.
All on Jackson.
No, we're not eligible, by the way, y'all. I know that. We just like to see if we can.
That's my phone, isn't it?
I think it is. All right, guys. Sorry to cut it a little bit shorter than normal, but got to get into town. Got a homecoming parade coming up, and got to get ready for tonight. So, all right, we appreciate it, guys. Appreciate you guys, Brett and Stacy here at Lake Martin Pizza Company. It's always a great time. Just an awesome place to come and hang out. Food's delicious. Lunch specials are always off the charts, and can't beat it. anywhere. You go try. So, hey, we do want to remind everybody we will be on the air tomorrow after.
Brought
This-
to you by Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine.
Faith will be smiling.
Of course.
She'll be smiling.
Anytime I hear Pepper Tree, I'm like, come on.
You know, Pepper Tree, Sense of Green, all that stuff makes us smile. So we appreciate all our partners. We really do. And again, thanks to Lamar Pizza Company. We love coming and hanging out here. And it has been a gorgeous afternoon, man. It's hard for me to want to get up and leave right now.
I know.
Hey, but
It'll
gonna
be
go.
a beautiful night.
It's gonna be a beautiful night for some high school
Sport
football.
class.
Yep. So come check us out. And if you don't, check us out online. And you can watch us on YouTube, NFHS Network, 97.5 Kalijah Country, all these different places. Faith will be on the sideline. I'll be in the booth with Randy and Wes. And Wildcats going for a region championship tonight against the Pelham Panthers. Should be a really good football game. All right. Everybody have a great.
Best day ever. Best weekend ever.
That's right. And then we'll see y'all tomorrow night after the Auburn, Missouri game. Y'all tune us in.